Sunsets fade and love does too, so you can have yours too.
Ready to talk about Jussie Smollett?
No! Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Two Gay Mats. It's Matt Steele.
It's Matt Palmer.
And we have some confessions to make.
Yes.
Because both of us have sinned in our past. It might come as a surprise to you, but we are not flawless.
Me!
We are flawed human beings, even her!
Yes.
Flawless skin, not flawless opinions.
That's mean.
We sort of got this inspiration from a video that we did a while ago called Songs You're Wrong About.
And I feel like the best artists are inspired by themselves, you know? Like Mariah with Heartbreaker and Fantasy and Dream Lover. Like, they're all kind of inspired by each other, you know?
What? What does this have to do with anything?
Well, you know, Mariah Carey, the icon, the legend, the most iconic person alive. Well, she's like been inspired by her older work, as we're being inspired by our older work.
By our older work?
Yeah. Hello? We're like, aren't we here? Like, hello.
It took me a while to connect those dots.
My God.
I'm sorry, I just dry shampooed my hair. The fumes got into my brain.
Clearly.
So there's a video that we did a while ago called Songs You're Wrong About, where we just basically scream at each other about songs that we disagree on.
Which is, I'm still right about.
So this video is called Songs That We Were Wrong About, where we take a look in our past, in our deep, dark drawers of gross secrets, where we remember the songs that when we first heard, we were just like, this is either whatever, or this is terrible.
Garbage, yes.
And then either days or months or years down the road realize we have trash opinions.
It's true!
We were completely wrong about this.
Much like Obama with gay marriage, we've evolved.
We've
on
evolved,
the issues.
guys. So we are gonna list these songs for all of you so you can give us forgiveness. So there are songs where my opinion changed probably like the second time hearing it.
Okay.
Like Aura on Art Pop.
Okay.
He said, when Aura came out, it like leaked or something, and he like sent it to me and he was just like, this is incredible, listen to it. I listened to it and I was just like, this is noise. And then I literally think you said listen to it again. And I listened to it again and I was just like, oh no, I was wrong the first time. And there are also Lady Gaga songs where my opinion changed mid-song, like Venus.
Well, Venus, you get to that chorus. How can you deny it?
Literally, Venus, you listen to the first 15 seconds and you're just like, this is, what is going on here? This is terrible. Then you get to the pre and you're like, oh, and then you get to the chorus and you're just like, well, I've died and gone to gay heaven.
Yes, I'm just obsessed with Venus now.
And now it's just like, well, Venus is flawless. But there are other songs where it takes maybe days or months. One of the songs I actually talked about on Two Gay Mats.
I knew you were mentioning this.
We actually had literally a video about it. Britney Spears has had instant classics.
Of course.
Where you listen to the first time and you're just like, oh, that's a star.
I mean, maybe one more time. Hello.
Literally, I've never been so immediate to think this is a legend.
You hear 3 notes before a voice comes in and you're like, oh, I'm listening to a classic piece of music.
Yeah, but there's one song that is also a Britney fucking classic.
Of course.
Or an American classic.
The new Star Spangled Banner.
Absolutely. And that is Work Bitch. Work Bitch, we had a debate over whether Work Bitch or Wrecking Ball, which one was better, because they came out around the same time. And I was Team Wrecking Ball.
No.
I don't know how that happened. I must have been drunk or high. I neither drink nor do drugs, but I must have been that day.
You were both.
But for some reason I just thought like, oh, the beat, the production sounds exactly like what everything else nowadays is sounding like. It's so basic and whatever, everyone's gonna forget about it, and
I have not forgotten. That song will stand the test of time.
It's brilliant.
Absolutely
it is a gay anthem, a world anthem. And I don't know when I came around to it. It was a very gradual thing that took like months and months and months. And it's just, but you just hear it now and you're just like, if I like never hear another piece of music again, I'm set. Like, you're just like, this song is so perfect. Go call the police, go call the governor.
Like, that's the part where I'm like, oh.
You in a Lamborghini, sipping martinis, look hot in a bikini. You better work, bitch. It's about perseverance.
Yes!
It's about working hard. It's about earning everything that you have. Britney.
She's an inspiration and a inspiration, and we appreciate her.
And then I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart, Britney.
I bet you'd forgive us. Well, since we're speaking about Britney.
Oh no!
I remember being a young person. And I was very into Britney Spears, obviously from the first song, Baby One More Time. Then the Oops, I Did It Again album solidified me, especially that VMA performance where she, of course, did Satisfaction and Oops. Still my favorite performance of hers. Then, in 2001, she was going to be performing at the VMAs, debuting a new song, which is always a bit of a challenge. Like, to debut a new song live is always like, is this working? The audience doesn't know the thing you're doing. Like, the people at home don't know what you're doing. Like, how are we gonna feel about it? And I remember watching the performance. She comes out of that tiger cage. She has that snake. She's stomping around the stage, and she's performing I'm a Slave for You for the first time. And I remember it ending and being like, that song is bad.
Wow! Bad? Like, absolutely, like, not even like I'm underwhelmed. Like, that
the thing is, though, you have to remember what Britney Spears was at that point. She was the queen of the big chorus, the queen of pop music that sounded like Max Martin, like, dreamed it up in a lab and, like, organized it point by point. And to hear her on this sparse beat, half talking, half singing, for a chorus that was basically,
that's the perfect way to describe the chorus from this video.
It's true! My little pea brain did not understand what we were doing. I was like, so the large melodic bridge is not going to be sung over the large melodic chorus at the end of this? Like, I cannot live! Like, this is not a song, I am upset, this does not move me in any way. And what a fool I was.
What a fool.
What a fucking idiot.
What a fool I was.
What a fool I was. I just go back and I listen to I'm a Slave for You and I'm like, has there been a more perfect song? The production alone is just
stunning.
Masterful. And that is one of the best beats. It cuts through the speakers today. Like, it sounds just as fresh today as it did.
Oh, absolutely. It's timeless. The thing is, like, you okay, baby?
I'm dying. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just, the guilt is coming out.
The guilt is coming out. The toxins.
We were too young. We just did not understand, like, the sex appeal. I think what started it for me, of course, was when you see that video. You're like,
I mean,
oh, wait. The performance had the same aesthetic, but it just, for some reason, just because it was so new, it just didn't hit me correctly. I was ready for the oops satisfaction. I still don't think I'm ready for that. I was ready for your performance. She was sex appeal, and even as a gay man, it's just like, you better work, bitch.
You better work, bitch.
You better work.
Well, my next song, not only am I apologizing to the artists, I'm apologizing to Matt Palmer.
Oh my goodness.
So, I give Matt Palmer so much shit all the time for the past 7 years for being obsessed with this Canadian girl group.
Girlicious?
Called Girlicious.
A+ name, A+ group.
Literally the worst name for a girl
It's a cute name!
Girlicious. So I always gave him shit for it. And he would like play me like parts of their
that first album is iconic.
And I would just like totally write them off. I wasn't even listening, and I would just walk out of the room and I would be like, Girlicious sucks! And until, I don't know how, somehow, the song Like Me entered my Spotify shuffle.
Good.
And this was probably like a year and a half ago. Like, this was not long ago. And I was like, oh, okay, this song's fun. This song's fun and everything. And as time has gone on,
yes,
one of the greatest songs ever.
I'm telling you.
Holy shit.
And the thing about that song is it's so clearly like, because it was the same choreographer who put together Pussycat Dolls, put together Girlicious, of course, and it's the same theme. It's like, other girls want to be like me. It's like, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Same idea. And their hair flips, just you can hear it on the song. I'm gonna say it, Like Me's better than Doja. Oh. Like Me improves upon the fucking blueprint.
The Pussycat Dolls fucking wish. Like Me.
Look, let's not talk about buttons.
Okay. Like Me is such a jam.
I told you!
Feel like such a dirty whore whenever it comes on, and I'm just walking down the sidewalk, just like everything to do is right. And the beginning was just like you.
Yes, you.
Oh, guys, I'm positive a lot of you don't know who Girlicious is. Look up the song Like Me by Girlicious.
The opening line is, look at me, you know I'm hot.
Look at me, you know I'm hot. Look at me, bitch, you wish you had my spot.
You can't go, but I'ma make it try. Get on my level, get on my level tonight. It's a classic.
Every line is iconic.
I tried to tell you. I'm so glad to hear this.
I wasn't ready for your insight.
Yes! One day you wake up and you're like, wow, I'm a slut. I love this song. So the next couple of songs, I don't know that I've played these songs for you, but I'm a big fan of Jasmine Sullivan. She's an R&B artist. Honestly, truly, I would argue of recording artists out today, the best vocalist that is currently recording like new music, like of this generation. And she took a long time out of doing music because I think she was in a sort of bad relationship, like kind of like Mandy Moore and Ryan and Adam situation where she was so focused on the person she was with, she didn't have time to put music out.
Love will destroy you.
Oh, never bring a man into your life. But then she put out an album a couple of years ago. It was a little different than her previous 2 albums, and so it took me a long time to get into it. And I was just like, I don't think I like any songs on this album.
Wow.
I'm into it, and like she has such a great voice, but I don't think these songs are up to par. There are 2 songs I'd like to apologize for. There's a song called Mascara. The concept of Mascara is you're basically a girl who wants to get a sugar daddy, and so she's like, whenever I leave the house, I wear makeup. I always have my mascara on, just in case I run into a man who wants to buy me things. And it's like, you know, you may be mad about it, but like, if you stay at home and make dinner for your broke boyfriend, but I go out and I go to the gym every day to pick up hot men to buy me things. And it's like, yes! And it's like, Jazmine Sullivan, that is not...
I was expecting something like real deep.
Hey, this is deep.
And it's just like, oh no, that's it.
That's it. It's just like,
perfect.
It's just like, I need to be always have my mascara on. Who's written that song before?
Oh,
who has written that concept before?
And it's so specific.
And it's so now,
yeah.
It's like, that's people make livings, going on Instagram, being hot, and finding men to buy things for them.
And people are commenting just like, this is just a commercial, and like, blah, 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 you're so shallow, like, this is so shallow, and blah, blah, and it's like, well, you're not doing it.
Yes! If everybody could do it, they would. Yeah. And they're not.
And they're not.
Because they don't got their mascara on. And then there's Brand New, which is literally about a woman who is dating a rapper. Then the rapper becomes famous and starts hanging out with Kanye and Jay-Z and dumps her.
Wow.
Because he wants to upgrade to a new person, and it's like, why has he gotta be so brand new? Now that he has got on, he is gonna be brand new. I supported you when you were making mixtapes in your bedroom. I went to your shows, I bought new dresses to go to your shows every week, but now that you are becoming something, you're going to act brand new and find something.
These sound really specific.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you know I love specificity in a song.
All do.
So those are now 2 of my favorite Jazmine Sullivan songs, and I would like to apologize for her forever downing her.
Why didn't you like them?
Because I just think the sounds of the song, it's a very R&B record. Their songs are more about, they're kind of smoother and like less like, listen to me sing my face off.
It's more about the song.
And it's more about the song. Wow. So once the song sunk in, I was like,
alright, they're gonna be added to my shelf.
Yes!
So this confession,
yes.
I don't think I've ever said out loud
that you didn't like this song at one point in your life.
I might have mentioned it to you, but I really don't know.
I might have blocked it out.
And
I'm nervous.
I'm so mortified by this, like, because I was so insanely wrong, and I am disgusted.
Hey.
I am a monster.
I'm already disgusted.
I could literally cry when I think about this.
Yes.
There was a song. I got this album. And I listened to, you know, the songs, and I got to this song, and the first time I heard it, in my head I was literally just like, ew, this is so cheesy.
Whoa.
And my heart is beating so because I'm so mortified to like confess this.
Yes.
I was like, this is so cheesy and lame.
Wow, I can't.
Lame.
I'm so nervous about what you're gonna say.
And every time I listened to the album for like probably maybe 3 months afterwards,
whoa, okay.
I would always just skip it. I would listen to the first couple like bars and then just be like, ew, and skip it.
I'm so nervous.
And of course now I realize like, oh, this is literally one of the greatest songs ever written. That song is Stop by the Spice Girls.
Matt. How can you show your face again?
I'm like about to cry.
Is truly... You've never told me that. Because Stop is one of their best songs.
It's literally pop perfection.
What was it about the song that you thought was bad?
I thought it was so bubblegummy.
Lyrically, musically, melodically.
Just bubblegummy and just like cheesy and so cheerful. And like, they're the Spice Girls. They were the most cheerful, positive. That was the whole point. I think I didn't listen to much pop music. Like, so I didn't really understand the whole concept of like an earworm. Like, it's like, you know how people, when they first heard Call Me Maybe, like, they were like, oh, this song's annoying. This is never gonna be a hit. And it's like, no, motherfuckers, like, this is
you'll never
actually,
forget this song.
You'll never forget this. This is actually an incredible song.
And I guess if you didn't listen to a lot of music, you wouldn't understand that they were referencing like a throwback sound. You're just like, what is this?
I didn't understand the throwback thing. I was like, this sounds, which is why to me it sounded cheesy, because it was a throwback.
Right.
And then obviously, like, as time went on, I was just like, oh wait, no, I'm wrong. It's my second favorite Spice Girls song now.
And you said you would skip it for months.
I skipped it for, because I got it on Christmas, and I was so excited to, like, listen to it, and I just remember, like, it was Spice Up Your Life, just like, yes! And then I was just like,
Spice Up Your Life sucks.
Spice Up Your Life is fun as hell. Okay? A song, it isn't much up. But Stop is actively
oh my god.
brilliant. Like,
it's like the Say You'll Be There of the album.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm sorry too. I'm sorry that I know that. I feel dirty. My top, mine are about the Queen. My Queen.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, this is really hard because this is probably one of my top Mariah songs now too. Not number one. Coming out of the equals MC squared era, I was so used to first singles of Mariah sounding a certain way. I was very ready for like a Touch My Body. I was very ready for it, and it's like that. I love, you know, Mariah during the summertime. She's very bubbly, she's poppy, she's Dream Lover, she's Heartbreaker, she's Touch My Body. I remember being at work in 2009 and hearing the premiere of Obsessed on a radio station that I was streaming, and I heard it. I heard that beat, and it was so hard, and it was so minor, and I heard her voice, and it was so auto-tuned. And I was just like, this is bad. Can you believe I said that?
You fool.
What a fucking idiot. Fool. I was like, this is bad. Like, what is she doing? She doesn't sound like herself. What does she think she is? Like, I wanted a big summer breezy anthem, and like, what is she giving me? Those lyrics on Obsessed are some of the best lyrics she's ever written. Like, so fucking funny and cruel and cutting. Every line of that song is a chorus melody.
Oh my god.
Melodically, there's fewer songs of hers that are as strong through and through. Every note she sings is a part of the chorus. Yeah. Everything's a hook.
Even the lyric at the end, he's all up in my George Foreman. Like, it's as the song is fading, like, you don't even really hear what she's saying.
Ad-libs
like,
at the end are hooks. I just was not expecting the sound. I was an idiot. My brain has never worked more poorly. There was one other time in which I was at a friend's and Mariah Carey was performing a new song from equals MC squared for the first time, and I listened to it and I was like, oh my god, this song is beautiful, it is stunning, the melody is beautiful, like how iconic. And the song was called Bye Bye. So I was wrong about
whoa, this took a turn.
So that song I was wrong about in a different way. This is for my people's moment. Like, that sinks any goodness that the song could have.
For me, it's the fact that the song is about, like, people you love dying, and it's called Bye Bye.
I don't even hate that.
That's right.
I hate the, my best friend, your baby, your man, or your lady. It's like, Mariah, are you fucking kidding me?
I had no idea you liked that song.
I was like, this song is stunning. And I do think, melodically, the non-chant parts have merit. But like, I was like, guys, Bye Bye is gonna be 16 weeks at number 1.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'd like to apologize for Mariah for underestimating Obsessed and for overestimating Bye Bye.
Wow.
But you know, we've grown, right?
We have grown. Look at us now.
Look at us now, right about everything.
Yeah, I wonder, well, I figured you would talk about Into You. Ariana Grande's
I was nicer into you than you were.
Yeah, well, we were both kind of just like whatever about Into You, and, and then you were just like, oh wait, no.
No, yeah, no, I like very quickly turned around on Into You, and my issue with Into You was just the production did seem dated, and it is a little dated, but it's so perfect it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so guys, please tell us you forgive us.
Please forgive us, that's all we ask.
And what songs were you wrong about? I'm sure you have many.
What songs have grown on you and you're like, wow, I was an idiot when I hated that. Because, I mean, sometimes you just can't wrap your brain around the perfection, but, you know, that's what growth is for. There's no better way to grow than...
And maybe there are songs now that, like, one day will be like, oh my god, this is actually genius. Like Filthy by Justin Timberlake. Oh.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at MattMoreMusic.
And it's Matt Steele.
And 2 Gay Matts for both of us. and we'll be back next week with another brand new 2K Mats. Thank you to Adam Parnell.
Oh my God, he remembered
I
this
did,
time.
our legendary fucking donor and patron. We love you. And for $1 a video, you can get a bonus video from us every week. And we know you want to do that, so just visit us at patreon.com/2GayMats for more information.
Yes, and stay tuned. We're gonna have our Oscar video on Mondays.
Yes, so we'll see you then.
We'll see you on Monday.
All right, bye guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.